Thanks so much for being with us here on Atlanta News First Plus. You know, sharing our top stories right now. Marietta High School community is mourning the loss of one of their students. You know, she was a cross-country star runner. She was an honor student, a junior honor student. Her name is Liv Teverino. She was killed in a tragic car crash. My colleague, Atlanta News First, Tori Cooper, has much more.
Liv Teverino was the sweetest, most caring individual that I've ever met in my entire life. I have known her since I was about 4 years old, and I couldn't name a single person who ever had a crossword to say about her, nor did she ever have a crossword to say about a person.
Marietta High School junior Isaac Phillips, one of many students holding back tears thinking about their friend, Liv Teverino.
She exemplified what it means to live your life the best that you possibly can in the path of God.
Super sweet girl, always living in the steps of the Lord.
Teverino was not only a scholar who exemplified academic excellence, she was a cross-country star and a leader of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes at her church. Her teammates remembering every extra step she took to be kind to others.
Any person who met her truly was a blessed individual.
Police say shortly before dinner time, Teverino crashed into this tree along Burnt Hickory Road in Marietta. Her cross-country teammates say after practice Monday, she went to drop off her teammate at their house and she crashed on her way home. Police have not confirmed where Teverino was heading. Today, teammates, staff, and friends at Marietta High School leaving flowers at the scene and in the school parking lot to pay their respects.
Everywhere she went, she touched everybody's hearts.
Tori Cooper, Atlanta News First.
Liv Teverino was the sweetest, most caring individual.
Also want to let you know about this story that we are following. You know, we continue following the latest surrounding the Fulton County Jail. Happening today, talks will continue over easing the overcrowding issues there. Fulton County commissioners are expected to hear more about plans to possibly move hundreds of inmates out of the Fulton County Jail. 2 different facilities are being mentioned as temporary homes. One is in Mississippi, the other is in South Georgia. Both are 4 hours away from Atlanta. Late last week, we spoke with Fulton County Chair Rob Pitts about the idea.
More than half of the inmates in our Fulton County Jail are residents of the city of Atlanta. We have a partnership with the city, so it's the right thing to do. They are in agreement that we have an emergency, so this is a way for them to assist us in bringing some relief, the pressure that we're facing at the Fulton County Rice Street Jail now.
And at least 10 inmates have died inside the jail this year. The DOJ is investigating. Also want to let you know about the latest involving Slutty Vegan. So the Atlanta-based chain has settled a lawsuit filed by 3 of its former employees. The employees worked at a New York-based restaurant. They claim they were denied bonuses and overtime pay totaling at least $8,000. According to a judgment, the 3 former employees accepted a $10,000 settlement. All right, want to show you a look out here on the roadways, but also just a look outside. Meteorologist Rodney Harris is tracking the latest.
Hey, good morning to you, Joy. Happy Wednesday, everybody. How about a live look over Buckhead? And we have talked about this all morning long on Atlanta News First, but more clouds out there today for sure. These are not rain-producing clouds. These are high clouds, so you'll still see some sun, but mostly cloudy, especially compared to the past couple of days. We started in the upper 50s in the suburbs again this morning. This afternoon, though, we're back into the low 80s. We're already warming up, so it'll be another really nice day with an east wind at up to 10 miles per hour. We hope that you can get out there and enjoy your day. So the only real change that we have happening as we go into the weekend is this low that we're expecting to develop just east of Florida. So here's the scenario. We had a cool front that moved south of us, moved through North Georgia on Sunday. That's why our weather is so nice. But that cool front has stalled in South Florida. And you can see it stretches all the way up to the western Atlantic. We are in hurricane season through the end of November. And anytime you get these fronts that just stall in the water this time of year, it's not impossible to get a low to develop along the front, and that's what we're forecasting to happen by the end of the week, like as early as Thursday or Friday, east of Florida. So they'll see some rain because of that in Florida. And then that low will ultimately make its way northward and bring that rain to the coast of Georgia and the Carolinas as we go into the weekend. Some wind also possible with that rain. So here's a look at our high-resolution forecast model. And what I've done is we are zooming this out so you can see the entire southeastern U.S. With this model. We're starting Thursday morning. You can see that rain that's already east of Florida. Notice how that will impact the Georgia coast. And then the center of that low will move north. And so that rain over the weekend will move into the Carolinas, especially North Carolina. So if you're traveling that way over the weekend, watch out for that. Initially, we were concerned that some of that rain may impact us in North Georgia, but that will not be the case. That system will be too far east of us to impact us at all, so it'll be dry here. In fact, we may be mostly sunny the entire weekend, but that rain will continue to move up the east coast, so we'll be tracking that here over the next several days. I want to point out that this low is developing in the water, but at this point, it should stay a non-tropical low. It's not impossible for it to develop some tropical characteristics. The National Hurricane Center is giving that a low chance this weekend. Not impossible that this becomes a named storm, but it's not likely. We do think that this will remain non-tropical. Either way, it doesn't really matter whether or not it's a tropical low or regular low. We know that we will see rain from it again along the coast, but not in North Georgia. So that's something we'll track for you. Closer to home, it's just going to be really nice over the next several days. Mostly cloudy today and tomorrow, but the clouds out there again, you saw them today. They're really not low clouds. They're not rain clouds, just some high clouds that'll be out there with highs staying in the 80s. Remember, Saturday is the first official day of fall with a high of 83. The weekend's looking really nice. Our next best chance of rain won't be until the beginning of next week. We have another cool front that will move in starting Monday going into Tuesday. But right now, there's not a ton of moisture out there to support that front. So our rain chances are very low even at the beginning of next week. So it's a really good time to do anything that you need to do outdoors, whether you got some yard work you need to do, you want to wash the car. Now is the time to do that because we have a stretch of dry days that will take us through much of this 7-day forecast. But we'll keep you up to date. And don't forget to join First Alert Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Valdez, who will have an updated look at your forecast coming up on Atlanta News First at noon. So we hope you guys have an amazing Wednesday here in Metro Atlanta. Enjoy your day. And until next time, we'll see you soon.